Chapter 6. Leonardo's City. In the terrible winter of 1485, thousands of people became ill in the city of Milan and many died. Then on March 16, the sky became dark in the middle of the day. People in the streets did not know what was happening. They probably thought that it was the end of the world. Scientists like Leonardo knew that the moon was moving in front of the sun. Leonardo made holes in a piece of paper to watch it. The sun did not hurt his eyes, because he held the paper in front of his face. In just 3 years, about a third of the people in Milan died. Leonardo looked at the city around him, with its dirty canals and narrow streets, and he began to draw plans for a better, cleaner city. Leonardo's city had big streets and large open squares. He drew machines for moving water to workshops and houses, and he studied ways to keep the water clean. Some of Leonardo's drawings show a city on 2 levels. The bottom level was for canals and roads, so horses, boats, and workers could bring things in and out of the city. On the top level, people could walk about. Many buildings had doors on both levels. In some plans, the canals and streets went under the buildings. Leonardo's city was never built, but parts of many modern cities are built on different levels. In Leonardo's time, the center of Milan was inside a circle of canals. Water was used in the fields and to move machines in workshops, and boats moved things around the city. Leonardo looked at the canals and studied how water moved through them. He designed moving bridges and new ways to use water wheels, and he designed canals that would work better and stay clean. Leonardo also wanted to build new canals from Milan to other places, like Pavia. In 1819, 300 years after he died, a canal was finished between Pavia and Milan became one of the most important river cities in Europe. Leonardo drew plans for a lot of buildings, like churches and castles. In 1506, he designed a house for Charles d'Amboise, the new ruler of Milan. There were 2 rivers near the house, so Leonardo designed 2 small canals to take water to a beautiful water garden in the house. Many of Leonardo's designs were very modern for their time, and most of them were not built. In 1503, Leonardo designed a bridge between the old city of Constantinople and Pera, in Istanbul. The bridge in his plan, 240 meters long, was bigger than any bridge in the world at the time. Leonardo's design for the bridge was very new, and people did not try to build bridges in that way for another 300 years. The Istanbul Bridge was never built, but 500 years later, Norwegian artist Vebjørn Sand saw a drawing of the bridge and decided to build it. Finally, in 2001, a smaller Leonardo bridge was built across a road in Norway. Now people are planning to build Leonardo bridges in Turkey, the USA, and other countries. Amazingly, in Des Moines, Iowa in the USA, people decided not to build a Leonardo bridge because the design looked too modern.